For many businesses, a significant expense is personnel costs, including compensation, recruiting, training, and benefits. So it's important to get the most from our teams. High on the list of skills of successful leaders is the ability to delegate. What do we mean by delegation? Delegation occurs when one team member requires another team member, who's usually a subordinate, to take on one or more of their tasks. And why would we delegate? There are three main reasons. First, productivity. The delegating team member is now free to take on other tasks, and presumably these are tasks which add more value to the business. This enables growth and efficiency. Second, skills. Some people are just more skilled at certain tasks than others. Wherever possible, we want tasks allocated to the most skilled people because they'll get the best outcomes. And thirdly, training. One way to learn a new skill is to practice it. Certain tasks can be delegated in order to develop the skills of other team members. But why is delegating difficult? Well, delegating involves risk. Some people won't succeed at the tasks delegated to them. That causes frustration and can waste time. And this encourages the thought that, well, I may as well just do this by myself. It'll be quicker. Here are some best practices in delegation. 1. Explain why the task is important. Delegation is more likely to succeed where people understand and acknowledge the importance of the task. On the other hand, a feeling that the task is irrelevant or something that you just don't want to do will bring the wrong results. Explain who will benefit and how they will benefit. The more measurable the benefits, the better. 2. Play to the team members' strengths. Delegate to people who are likely to succeed with that task. There are no guarantees, and sometimes it's appropriate to delegate challenging tasks. However, if there's a strong chance of failure, delegation is probably not the best course. 3. Set the rules or guidelines. Delegation often fails where the scope of the task is poorly defined. A general instruction which lacks detail on timing, budget, risk factors, scope, process, etc. will present challenges. Taking the time to explain what is required will mean less time needed to fix things later. 4. Provide resources. Maybe the job has been done before and there's an example to look at. Maybe another colleague has particular knowledge of this task and can offer support. Maybe the process has been documented somewhere already. Access to these resources will enhance success. 5. Make the outcomes clear and measurable. You want to be very clear when a task will be considered complete and the goal is reached. This could involve a deadline of getting sign-off by a colleague. The point is, it's difficult to create accountability unless you have some clear, measurable outcomes. And accountability is good for both parties. 6. Consequences. Be clear on what will happen, good and bad, if the task is completed or not completed properly. You want your colleague to feel invested in the outcome. They should share in the success of the project, but also be responsible for any failure. This will lead to a more focused and diligent approach. 7. Put things in writing and follow up. This reduces the possibility of confusion and creates a record of your request. For repeatable tasks, you are also building a template which can be reused. 8. Trust. Everyone starts somewhere. Even the most accomplished people have failed at certain tasks previously. But somehow they learned, probably because someone entrusted a task to them. Mistakes will be made and patience may be required. A good leader will understand the risk of delegation and manage this carefully. They will also recognize that there is great value in empowering an employee to do something independently. There's no doubt that most managers could delegate a lot more work, which would free them to focus on more productive tasks. That's good for them and the business as a whole. It's also good for the accountants, who like to see more profitable clients. Until next time, see ya!